Alright, so to all those people who are watching this right now, I just wanted to record this video really quick, and I'm gonna keep it short, but I just need your attention here because this matters. If you're a coach, if you're in business, you're an agency owner, you deserve to know this, okay? So sit tight and I'm gonna talk about it. First of all, when you're in sales business, or let's say you're in content creation, right? So you often face this feeling, your emotions, and you ignore them. That's like the first thing you do, that's like your default mechanism. But you need to understand that these emotions pile up, and the Sunday burnout you feel isn't because it's random. It isn't, because these emotions are what which are manipulating you somehow. So this is a video about emotional management. Firstly, you need to understand that there is something called win and lose oscillation. So there's one day when your content is here, it gets viral, it gets you views, it gets you every single thing that you have expected. You're on the top of the mountain and you're feeling like hell yeah. And then there are these days when you are literally depressed because it is so shittier, it cannot get worse, you feel like that. And these oscillations are like this, happening and then happening and then happening. What you need to understand that you need to be in the center, you need to be in the average state. Now what I mean by this is you do not need to be on like the seventh heaven when you're making money, when you're closing clients, when you're getting views, when your video gets viral. You do not have to be super extremely happy, because you have to understand that there will be days when this will get here, and when this is here you need to understand that you do not need to be depressed. You need to understand that the good days are coming. It's like tossing a coin. So this is a coin and you're like, the chances of getting a tails or heads is 50-50, but it doesn't happen linear. So it doesn't happen like once you toss it, like okay, I'm just gonna toss it real quick. So it doesn't happen like it's a tail, or then it's a tail, and then it's a head, then it's a tail, then it's a head. It doesn't happen that easy. It happens in random manner. So it could be head, and then tails. So it's like you can have like a losing streak where you are not getting views at all, but then suddenly you get a view, a video get boom, a video just literally hits so good that literally booked a week of your calendar. It can happen. It happened all the time with my clients as well. This is going to be a raw video. I'm not going to put any edits. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit there and tell you straight up, like, this has happened to me. This has happened to a lot of clients of mine. You need to manage your emotions and stay in an average state. You need to be detached. You do not need to be too much happy or too much sad. You need to be in the center, and that is how, in the long term, you make so much money, you book so many calls and appointments by creating content. This is like the simplest thing I could tell you. So that would be it. Thanks for watching.